All right, this is a straight up black couch session with myself, as most of these are, but this one is like all up in my grill. It's do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Whether that's taking out the garbage, whether that's paying that subscription to the magazine bill that you get 3 months in advance, whether that is paying for your car registration when you get it 3 months in advance, or whether it's paying for that post office box when you get the notice 2 months in advance, or is it waiting until you go to the post office box and you put the key in and you turn it and it doesn't turn and the lock looks nice and shiny brass, and then you go find out, yeah, we changed the lock because you didn't pay your bill, because the notice that you were going to pay, when it got something else stacked on top of it, and then stacked on top of that, and then before you know it, you can't get into your P.O. box because you forgot to pay the bill. Or you get pulled over by the officer who gives you a friendly reminder, hey, your tag's expired. It's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to pay the registration bill, and you have a nice cop. So why am I saying these? Because these things have happened to me. Is it the police officer's fault that he needed a quota? Is it the state of Arizona's fault because they didn't send me my tag? Or is it squarely on my shoulders because I didn't answer the email? I think you know the answer. Is it the post office box's fault, or the post office? Is it the postmaster's fault, or the guy working at the post office when I go to ask him, why is my key not working? Oh, it says here you didn't pay your bill. So the moral of the story is do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Take the garbage out. Send your wife that card. Give your kids a hug. You should be giving your kids a hug and sending your wife cards all the time anyway. But if you have that feeling of regret, like, I wish this needs to be done, then you're getting the point I'm trying to make. Because I know I'm not alone. Because these are the things. It takes motivation to get things done. It takes discipline to get things done. And to many of you, probably just like me, it takes reprogramming your subconscious mind. So an example, and it can be done. It can really, really be done. So when I set my alarm to wake up at 4:30 a.m., I used to hit snooze before, and then the subconscious mind's expecting me to hit snooze. So I go ahead, hit it. You always do. And then I get out of bed at 4:30. The subconscious mind goes, oh, that's different. So then the next day, I get out of bed at 4:30 again. Oh, interesting. Who do you think you are? You can't break our habit. Hit the snooze. You'll get 9 more minutes of that dream you were just enjoying. And then the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, they say it takes 21 days to create a new habit. And then eventually, your subconscious mind will stop nagging at you and just leave. It's like, oh, he conquered that one. That's awesome. High five. Attaboy. And you can do it with everything else, whether it's the trash, or whether it's paying your P.O. box notice on time, or your car registration on time, or whatever it is. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. You'll have a lot less headaches. You'll have a lot less regret. You'll have a lot less frustration. And you'll have a lot less excuses, because you know when you do it, you make an excuse. But none of them are worth their weight. They're all just they're all fluff. And it's all on, and again, pointing at me. Me, myself, and I are having this conversation. It's squarely on my shoulders. So make your life much more enjoyable. Make the people around you much more happy, and make your subconscious mind shut the hell up. Because you are better than your subconscious mind thinks you are and wants you to be. Quiet that bad boy down. And just have the motivation, have the discipline, decide. It's all a decision. Decide where you're going to improve your life, and start with the things that need to be done. Don't walk past it. Don't ignore it. Make it happen. And Marcy, thank you for the support as I'm working through these things with my 9,000 unanswered emails. Yes, it's true. If I could flip my screen around and show you, there's 9,000 unanswered emails. Now, most of them are spam, most of them are junk, but there's probably 1 or 2 in there that I missed, that I probably had something due. I just don't like to read email because most of it's junk, and I'm tired of unsubscribing. But that's lack of motivation. I need to have the motivation to make it the way I want to be, and have the discipline to do it, so my subconscious mind starts shutting the hell up as it relates to my email. Can anybody relate? Give me a thumbs up emoji in the comments below if you can relate or you struggle with your own lack of motivation or discipline to get stuff done that needs to be done when it needs to be done. Because when you do, everything will change. You'll have much more joy, much more happiness. The people around you will want to be around you. They'll put a big S on your chest and give you a cape because you're handling your stuff. Imagine what that's going to be like when your subconscious mind is no longer your adversary, but is your biggest cheerleader. You got this. Let's go make it happen. Get stuff done when it needs to be done because it needs to be done. Have a great day. Take care. And God bless. And if you found any value in this at all, please share it forward. But don't do it offensively. Don't send a gentle reminder, hey, this reminded me of you. That might not, unless you're sending it to yourself. Send it to your own inbox. Have a great day, my friends. Take care. God bless.